Yo, what's going on, guys? Bigfoot back in the brick room with the brand new 2024 Sith Infiltrator, and we have the wings off currently, and we are going to start a modification video for this. We'll use these 18 by 18, I think 16 by 16 or 18 by 18 plates. We'll use those for later modification, but right now we're going to focus on this. The first modification that we'll do right off the rip is during the construction phase, and we'll insert that clip right now. All right, so the first modification that we're going to do right off the rip is we're going to, it's during building, so I'm only at step 54, but before I cover up this front end, I want to take this piece off here, this 2 by 8, and we're going to take out these flick fire missiles, spring loaded missiles. Let me try and take real quick. So we'll take those out because they kind of distract from the look itself, and we want to grab a 2 by 3 slope. I'm not sure the definition of this and don't care to learn. I'm sure you guys will tell me in the comments. We'll take that so it matches the front. That's what we want to do there. And then we should be able to, if you want, you could add a filler piece here. I probably won't, but, and then just like that. So that's going to be the first modification during the build steps. So it'll make it better and look a little more flush in the front. And that will just be here. So now you can see it looks a lot more flush. Now you don't have that gap for the spring-loaded shooters, so hopefully that looks good. It does to me, at least. So now we're going to take these flaps off. We're trying to re-angle the camera. Sorry, we're at a new camera angle today. So we took the side wings off, and we'll set them off to the side. I think what I initially want to do, I think, is to take out this assembly here. I won't use the play functionality of that anytime, if at all. So I think we'll take that out, and that's just basically taking off this construction there, even taking that off. Oh, there goes that part. That should slide out now. So yeah, that slides out now. And I'm trying to, I had a plan already, and I forgot my plan. Usually if you try and build modifications, you shouldn't forget your plan, but I did. So it should be flush still. So we'll take all these pieces. These don't come on the side, these are mine. If you have a 1 by 8, I would recommend just throwing one under there. Hopefully you don't, that should fit pretty snug, just like that. So putting the 1 by 8 up there, we'll add, it's not going to fall now. So now if you look at it from an angle, you don't have these red pieces, and we'll add stuff to texture this off here shortly. The next thing we want to tackle is this huge ridge here. This ridge is pretty atrocious. I'm not sure how we're going to do it. So I'm going to start fidgeting with it. I did end up leaving those in. So the pink flaps for the spring-loaded shooters, and this is all the same. With those flaps being in there, it gives you a good contour up to the slopes. So I'm going to start messing around with this and seeing what I can do to make this hop down a little bit more and look more flush. So give me a couple minutes and we'll figure it out. All right, so I try to make this as easy as possible. Here we have all the pieces right here that we've taken off of the build thus far. That was the undercarriage. So the pieces you'll need is a 2 by 4 plate, light gray, 2 1 by 2 stacked on each other. Oh, this piece already is supposed to be on here. 2 vertical clips, 1 by 1. And then 2 1 by 1 plate pieces, and then these 2 light or dark gray bar pieces. That's what we're going to use to modify it. So what we're going to take off is we're going to take off these front pieces here. I took them off before we started this clip. So we'll take those off. We'll detach this assembly here. All right, we'll reuse this. But back here by the nose or the top of the cockpit piece, we're going to take these 3 pieces off here. Okay, so that'll go off. Grab this hatch assembly, take these off. We'll keep those off to the side, and we're going to reuse this stuff here. You'll then grab this piece here, the 2x4, and click that in. You'll then grab the stacked 1x2s, and you'll replace that dark gray piece. Oh man, now I got stuck up in there. I cannot see that. I guess good thing it's easy to get to the hatch, eh? I don't know. The piece is missing. Oh, wow. Okay. That got lodged up in there. Sorry. All right. So now you'll take the stacked piece and you'll put that where the brick was. We'll take the nose assembly and you'll then reattach it like so. Make sure everything's flush. And what I'm going to do now, I will completely admit, it is not canonical. It is not shown in any show anywhere. But I don't think this ship has blasters, so that's what we're going to add. Because I don't think I had the right pieces to fix the curvature. So you're going to take those clip pieces and the 1x1 plates, like so, and you're going to insert those there. Right there in the nose, and you'll take those 2 bar pieces and you'll insert them in those clips. Actually, don't put the clips in first. Take the angled plate assembly first and then place those on, so it's going to be a lot easier to then put the clips in. And so now Darth Maul has some blasters. And now we got to try and adjust this because there's going to be a kind of a secondary slope. So we got to kind of adjust this to keep the flow going. All right, I believe this is the last take. I've kept adjusting it. We saw the nose assembly that I took apart, right? I believe. So the initial nose assembly looked similar to this. All right. So get a spare 2x4 tile and plate, attach them like this. Have this here. Grab that tile there. So it looks like this. All right. The assembly that was up here for the spring-loaded missiles, take that out. While you're building the pink stuff, the pink parts, take that out. I'll have that in the shorts showing that. That's a must take out. All right, so we have this left over. I need to get a spare 2x3 and 2x2, I believe. They might be in the spare parts from the set, but take that out. All right, a 2x2 plate or brick, sorry. And then we're going to, I believe it was like this. This is what the assembly looks like now. All right, and so now with this piece, the flap being plated off, it should slide in like so. Oh no, and it broke off. That was not supposed to happen. I'm having trouble with this. I'm trying to figure this out right. I don't know why I'm having trouble with it now. What in the world? I had it just right a second ago. I took it apart and now we're all cattywampus. So let's see. So assembly should look like this. Okay, just like that. And then, oh, that. Oh, that's why. These need to be there. That's what I kept screwing up. Of course it was. Okay. So what happens when you try and make a modification on the fly instead of having it completely planned out? I apologize, everybody. So now it should be there, like so. It should. Okay, there we go. That should go like that. Now there should be some support in there. Okay, there we go. So that's that. And I think I did the outro like 4 times. I hope that made sense. But I do gotta say, it does look significantly better with that play feature knocked out. I get it. You know, this is supposed to be a play set, but a lot of the collectors that want Saw Gerrera or just an updated version of the set, they're not going to be buying it for the play features. And so that's what the idea of this modification was, and hopefully it made sense in that last clip. When I compile it and I put it together, hopefully it makes sense. But this is the finished product of what I have. Like I said, it is going to be a little flimsy. You know, display modifications aren't made for play. So up here is going to be a little flimsy. Through here on the nose, on the ridge is going to be a little more flimsy. But with my last minute mod, it should be pretty stout. You can grab it. Just don't, you know, go crazy with it. So that should be it, guys. One other thing is taking these these 2x4s off the back of the wing to make it fold in a little tighter. I haven't done that yet, but that's a thought. So, all right, as a final clip, hopefully, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you like modifications, usually my modifications are significantly more fluid. This is kind of a on the go, kind of like the gunship, and I kind of like that candidness of going on the flow. So if you guys like that kind of stuff, I'm probably going to try and do more scripted and more better videos, I should say. But like I said, if you guys like this modification, if you like this channel, if you like me, please make sure you smash that like button. It helps me out a lot. And as always, guys, take it easy.